In a dark alley in the city, a man picks up a half-eaten hamburger someone else left behind, then grabs a clean newspaper. He briefly glances at the headline, a homeless murder case. The police have no clues, and he doesn't pay much attention to it, pushing his cart to deliver bedsheets to an old friend. Lake is now seriously ill and refuses to go to the hospital, so Bubba has no choice but to go out and find someone for help. But after he has only taken a few steps, a figure slowly approaches. Lake cannot help but feel afraid, and demands to know who is outside.
Listen here, I'm a former middleweight.
Bubba hears his old friend scream and rushes toward the alley. The cardboard tent has already collapsed. After searching frantically for a while, he finally touches Book's hand, trying to pull him up, only to collapse in despair when he realizes it is actually a severed arm. Nearby residents hear the screams and say they will call the police. To prove his innocence, Bubba can only run away first and investigate on his own. Meanwhile, a speech is being held at the cemetery. The chairman, who was once homeless himself and is now successful, announces that he will join with 6 others to establish the Grateful Homeless Association, helping deceased vagrants receive burials so they can feel the warmth of home. He then signals Jesse to answer the reporter's questions.
Shouldn't you be spending money above the ground instead of underneath it?
We don't think so.
Why throw money at the dead when you can use it to help the homeless who are living?
Facing the sharp questioning, she explains that many such organizations already exist, but no one cares about the aftermath for homeless people. Dale has no way to continue arguing, and at that moment Bubba is seen nearby eating something. He has been falsely accused of being the homeless killer. On the other side, the newspaper boss is very dissatisfied. Dale's work attitude is negative, and his frequent drinking causes the news to miss first publication, so the boss has no choice but to fire him. Dale has no intention of staying anyway, and immediately turns to leave, but he can no longer afford the electricity bill, and the rent has been overdue for several months. If he cannot find a job soon, he will quickly become homeless. Unexpectedly, Dale notices someone standing in the restroom. Bubba angrily grabs him, blaming him for writing that article that caused the police to hunt him down. Now he needs Dale's help.
I ain't no killer. The only thing I am is hard up.
If you're not the killer, then who is?
If I told you what's going on, you'd think I had a kink in my slinky.
Bubba asks him to go to the homeless cemetery. If he stays until sunset, he will see the truth. Dale agrees to investigate the matter and says he will handle the next part. Because city officials are connected with people from the association, he cannot provide names yet. They agree to meet tomorrow night in the alley, and then Bubba turns and leaves. The next day, Dale takes a recorder to the cemetery, where a homeless person is being buried. There seems to be nothing unusual. Jesse suddenly approaches, saying his speech was impressive. Seeing that she does not dislike him, Dale invites her to lunch, planning to write a small story about the association at the same time. Jesse smiles and agrees, but she does not expect Dale to bring her back to his home and to eat hamburgers, yet she is not angry.
Sure you don't want to bite?
I don't eat meat.
Oh God, you're not one of those, are you?
Not exactly.
Dale realizes the timing is right and presses the record button, wanting to ask some personal questions and curious about how her association works. Jesse smiles without answering, then stands up and puts on her clothes. She has already noticed the recorder and quickly tears apart the tape. Dale does not stop her. There will always be a way to find out the truth. That night, he arrives at the alley as agreed. The surroundings are terrifyingly quiet. A hand suddenly grabs Dale. He struggles into the light and sees that it is Bubba, on the verge of death, leaving him stunned.
Did you go? Did you see?
All I saw was graves. Who the hell did this to you?
Bubba angrily calls him an idiot. He has not stayed long enough. Dale does not understand what that means. He only needs Bubba to tell him the information and the names of those people.